Cause if you do me, I do you, man, no vex. Step on the dance floor. Why don't you do it to me some more? Yeah. Cause if you do me, I do you, man, no go vex. Step on the dance floor, man, no go vex. Touch me, I touch you, man, no go vex. Ah, nothing but floor. Most High God, if there is anybody trying to interfere with this reading, please block them so we can receive the messages that you brought us here to receive. Do step in and deliver your messages to we, your children. Thank you. So let's find out what this reading is gonna be about. God said change the deck. Yeah, let's just bury that. Don't wanna see that. What does the Most High God want to talk about today? If you do me, I do you. Man, no go vex. Step on the dance floor. Man, no go vex. If you touch me, I touch you. Man, no go vex. Okay, the subject matter of this reading. Okay, got love. Okay. So the first card we have to come out is the Ministry of Health. Okay, we got government employee. They're getting paid to do it. Oh God. Here we go again. Listen, you people see I don't deliberately. You know how many cards are in this deck? All my decks. I don't deliberately go out to have these conversations. Okay, this is what God want to talk about. Okay. So then we have prayer and money. And then we have army. And then we have control in the reverse. No control. Let's see the underlying issue. We got the temple. Secret. Educator. Illegal immigrant. Elders. Airport. Bank. Adults. God. The judicial system. Upholding law and order. Hotel. Prophet or prophetess. Church. Social media. Government funded. So they be using our tax money to do wicked things to us. Isn't that cheeky? Because if it's government funded, government don't have no funds. We the people put money in the government. Anywho, reading on. So we got adolescent, government representative or agent, a freelance agent. MP or member of parliament. The lawmaking assembly. Hidden message. They are not really like that. It's politics. Confusion. Got college, children, music, university, influencing corruption. Always. We got the mosque, culture, land, farm, war, hospital, pastor, judge, advocates of evil. It's an underground city. And they're looking for new recruits to police their nonsense assessment. So these evil people, it's like they're running out of people who want to help them do foolishness. That's the first good news here. A lot of the people who were once part of the shenanigans, they no longer want to be a part of it. So now they have need to be looking for new people to do the nonsense that they want them to do. So these new MPs, they want to get people in their adolescent stages where their minds are impressionable, they're easy to fool, and so on. Okay. So let's see now. So the Ministry of Health, we got government employee, they're getting paid to do it. So when it comes to the Ministry of Health, they got shenanigans going on, okay, schemes going on, and they're using the government employees to do it. They get paid to do it. They pray for money. It's always about the money. And army. Their army have no control. So they're praying for money and their army have no control. So it's like the people who are doing these wicked things, the government employees who are getting paid to do these wicked things to we the people right now, they have no control. Because control is in the reverse. So they're praying for money and an army. They have no control. So yeah, like I said, a lot of people who used to be in agreement with doing wicked things to people just for money, they're not into it anymore. So the shadow government, their reach has dwindled. They've gotten weaker. Okay? And that's why now they're looking for new people. Because we the people are getting smarter. We the people are looking for alternatives when it comes to solutions for our problems. Because we're starting to realize that our governments shouldn't be trusted. It's about time. So we got the underlying issue. We got temple, secret, educator. Secret educators. So temple, the Jews. The secret educators. Illegal immigrants. Elders. Airport. These elders, airport, the word, all they talk about is bank monies. Okay, we got adults. Well, yeah, they want to take people's money. So the underlying issue is these Jews, they're secretly educating people on the illegalities, to how to cheat the people, how to use the intelligence to manipulate the drugs and the food industry, whatever has to do with our health, exercise, um, distorting information about what's good to eat, what's not, um, how much exercise we need, how much rest we need. They're educating people on the tricks of the trade, basically. And it's all about the bank. So we got adults and then God coming in. The judicial system upholding law and order. So those who put God first in the judicial system, they are trying to uphold law and order. And I guess this is the reason why the number of human resources they have are dwindling. So what we got going on with the judicial system is a cleaning up. That's good. So people in the judicial system are actually doing what they're supposed to be doing now. That's really good to hear. Even in one of the readings I was doing where we were talking about the International Criminal Court, even there, people who thought that they were above the law, they're actually being held accountable for their actions now. So when it comes to the governmental systems, they're actually getting cleaned up, finally, little bit by little bit. Okay, they're upholding law and order. But then we have hotel coming next. The hotel is like a short stay. So that means like they're getting a fight, obviously. That's obvious. So the good judges and the good lawyers and the good police, people who are actually there to uphold law and order, they're doing what they can, but it's not sticking with the hotel energy. Whatever they manage to accomplish, it only stays like for a short time. Okay, let's read on. So we got prophet or prophetess, church, social media, government funded. Yeah, because I was watching a video yesterday that was talking about this new age spirituality where people are talking about self-care and self-love and like the chakras and all these things that have to do with one's health, one's complete health, right? So they're using the spiritual community and the church community on social media. They're government funded because of their adolescent mind. They're government representatives or they are freelance agents. Because once they start the ball rolling by paying people to talk shit, educate people on these bad practices, these illegal practices, these false practices, once they pay people to do that, other people who hear it and who are inspired or who believe in it, they'll do it by themselves. So we got freelance agents, okay? Then we got the members of parliament, the lawmaking assembly coming in with hidden messages. And God wants us to know that they're not really like that. It's just politics, confusion. And then we got college, which is to teach children. The music energy is to harmonize with whatever they're teaching us, with the university card coming in next. So the laws and stuff that they're putting in on the law books of the land anyway, there are hidden messages in there. So it's like these documents need to be read thoroughly. They need to be investigated for all the little loopholes and all that nonsense. So it's like they're writing things into law that go against we the people because it says they're not really like that. So they make it sound good, but it's actually just politics and confusion. So we need people who are members of parliament to oversee these laws that are being made when it comes to the Ministry of Health. Okay. Then we got politics, confusion to college children. So to teach children how to harmonize with these teachings, these false teachings, university energy, that's another higher level of learning, which is influencing corruption. Okay. So we got mosque culture land, farm, war. So mosque again is talking about another holy people, another people who are trying to live good. The culture is one of solid ground. We got land, but then we got farm, war. So because there are people out there who are practicing live good, that's actually creating war with the hospital and the pastors and the judges. So we living right is actually an act of war against the hospital, because if you're taking care of your health, you have no need to go to the hospital. If you're taking care of yourself spiritually, you have no need to see a pastor. If you're doing the right thing, you need not go in front of a judge for anything. And these are all advocates of evil. So it's a problem that we, the people, are taking care of ourselves now. And that's why they need new recruits. So let me not jump ahead. Okay. So yeah, by us trying to live right, by us trying to live a solid life and making it our culture, it's actually cultivating war with the hospital and the pastors, or like the psychology industry, things like that, and the judges, the judicial system, because they're advocates of evil in this underground city. So underground city would be saying that these things are not obvious on the surface, but when you dig deep down into it, these people are not happy to see people actually taking care of themselves. And it's not every hospital, it's not every judge, it's not every pastor who don't like it, but there are advocates of evil in these different industries because they pray for money. And their current army, they have no control. So it's like their finances are dwindling. Okay? So that's why they're looking for new recruits to police the assessment. So the assessment would be them recognizing that we, the people, are trying to live better. And that in itself is how you make the system fail. Because if we treat ourselves better and if we treat each other better, we have no need for hospitals that much anyway. We'll be going to hospitals less, there'll be less need for pharmaceuticals, there'll be less need for to see the pastor, there'll be less need to go see psychologists, therapists, there'll be less need to go to the judge because we're not fighting with nobody, we're not trying to hurt anybody. So they're not making any money. So the people are living better and they are not making any money. And this is why they keep influencing corruption and confusion. Because when they keep our minds unstable, or keep our philosophical data mixed up, keep us in states of fear. Have you seen how many? It's like you go on social media and they'll tell you the meat's not good for you. Don't drink water. Stop eating peas. It's just all these rules, and it's like, so what am I meant to eat then? The rice is plastic. All these things, because they're making us fearful, that causes confusion, that keeps us kind of, it makes us unhealthy. Because if we're not eating anything, then our body's not getting the nutrition that it needs. So me personally, when I see these people with these things talking about all this fake this and that, and then they want to show you like a piece of meat and they put something on it and then you see a whole bunch of worms pop up and all these things are just social media propaganda by the government representatives to make us fear. Because when we fear, we make silly choices. We do not make the best decisions when we allow fear to govern us. Okay? So for me personally, I just bypass these things. My thing is, if I'm doing something that's bad for my health, my body will tell me. So don't tell me how the meat is this. Don't tell me about all these processed foods. Don't tell me about what's being recalled, and don't tell me about contamination in this and that. I'll take my chances because I can't trust your fucking ass with your information. Okay? So stop talking to me and let me live my life. If before I do what I do, I pray for God to guidance. And if I'm having something that's not good for me, God will let me know with how my body reacts, or maybe how I even feel towards a thing. I will just, if I hold it in my hand or if I see it, I'll feel a vibe and it's like, I don't think I want to eat that, or I don't think I want to use that, or, let's use our inner GPS to guide us through these hills and valleys of life, these hills and valleys of information. Because those who call themselves our government, we can't trust them, period. Because people who are supposed to have the best interests of we the people at heart, they're the ones that's getting paid to hurt us just because they want more money and power, control. So right now, we the people are winning when it comes to how we're caring for ourselves. We're doing a better job at caring for ourselves now, and that's hurting the system. They're not making as much money as they used to making from people, because we're not treating ourselves or each other like shit that much anymore. Isn't that great? So now the question is, what's gonna be their new trick? Because right now they're using social media to spread propaganda, illegal news, fake news. They're using social media to share all kind of disinformation, and then they want to fact check people like me and flag my shit. This is the system we're living in, okay? Let's just get used to this shit and learn how to maneuver ourselves through the traps or away from the traps. Some of us gonna fall into the traps, but let your God be your guide, because we have the power to win, because we're already winning. All we have to do is keep doing what we're doing. I swear this world would be a much better place without these people, because they're the ones who sow seeds of discord. They sow seeds of war because they want to get paid. They want more money so they can buy big yachts and boats, and just so that they can look like they're more important or they're more prestigious than other people. They want more money so that they can control more people and control things around them, because as they say, cash moves everything around me. That's the truth for a lot of people. Too many people. So that's another hurdle that we need to overcome. Not all money is good money. We need to stop taking money for doing nonsense. It's not worth it. The exchange is not one of fair trade at all. So we're doing good, people. This is nice. We're gonna put this one in the what's good political readings. Hashtag winning. Okay. So they're looking for new recruits to assess the situation and come in with new ideas and new tricks and new schemes to exert on we the people, so that we could start fucking up again, so that their system could start sucking our money again with lawyer fees and hospital bills and paying money in church and wherever else they be sucking our money from. Okay, so let's see what other stupid rules they come up with. They're probably gonna try to stop people from going to the gym. They're probably gonna try. They're already trying to collect all the seeds of the earth and replace our healthy food with make our organic foods non-organic. They're already trying, and they're failing. So, I mean, they still got the chemtrails to mess up our health, and I'm not a scientist. I can't speak the science of what they're doing. I just know that what they're doing is wrong. Okay, it's not in our best interest. It's not in the best interest of we the people. And the thing is, they pollute America. I don't know if this happens in America, but they pollute England with all these chemtrails, and then they and their children, they go to the Caribbean and live a nice healthy life. That's what they do. Or they go to Africa or some other remote island somewhere with their children while they're polluting these other parts of the world for us to live in. They take their children away to these little small islands, and they go to school and they live their life in their big rotted houses, and they got their nice fancy car. And yeah, so they give us all the nasty food, and then they go to the Caribbean where people don't really use what's that thing when you plant food and you put all that fake stuff in there to make the food grow very big and all these things. The food there is a lot more natural. But the funny thing is, yeah, they can eat as much natural food as they want to. Their nasty, dirty, sick mind is what's gonna kill them. So if they think that they're gonna give us the garbage and they run away to some nice clean place where they have fresh air and organic food and spring water, natural untainted spring water, and all the elements, all the benefits of the volcanoes, and just all the natural goodness of Mother Earth. Their own mind is what's going to ruin them. So don't worry. They're getting theirs too. They cannot escape. Okay? Because they can't sleep well at night. They're not happy. They don't trust each other. The people who do this shit, they're not really friends for real. They're not happy with themselves for real. Their relationship with their children is not a good one, because when their children find out who they are, not all of their children is going to like it. Negativity breeds negativity. And what can thrive in negativity? Not even clean air or organic food can save them. They think they can pay the best doctors to take care of them. God got something for them. They will not escape their judgment. So we who are left in the dirty countries or in these bad conditions that were created for us, we don't have to worry about those who come after us, because God got something for them. There's no escape. They're going to want death, and death will run from them because they need to stay alive and face their judgment. Yeah, I don't wish death on them. I wish that life give them circumstances to make them see themselves through our eyes. I pray that God put them in circumstances so that they can experience what they've been putting on us. I want God to show them that they cannot escape the judgment or the wrath of God when God is ready for them. I want them to stay alive to experience these things. I don't want them to die. Yeah. I don't want them to die. I want them to live a life where they can actually see the error of their ways. That's my prayer for them. And what they choose to do after that, then their fate will definitely be sealed. Because if they see the error of their ways and they still insist on doing the fuckery that they're doing to us, then that means they have no conscience. They have no stoppage. So God gonna have to take further measures. Shit, play stupid games to come get your stupid prize. Okay? So the good news here is, my loves, that we the people are living better with ourselves and each other in spite of all the propaganda that's out there, all the misinformation out there that's trying to confuse us. Their hospitals and their courts and their churches that they use to corrupt us, they're not making as much money out of us anymore as they used to. They do not have as much control over our minds as they used to. And this is exactly how we should keep it, because our relationship with God is a personal one. Okay? When you go to church or your religious places, just be mindful. Still use discernment. God said test all, it's not just some. Okay, including mine. all spirits to see if they come in the name of God for real. Okay? Beware of false prophets. Beware of advocates of evil presenting themselves as advocates of good. Beware of advocates of good. There we go. Beware of advocates of good who look like they're advocates of evil. Not everything is as it seems. Use your inner GPS to guide you through this maze that we call life. This information age. We need to use our discernment so that we can avoid the traps and live our lives. Because as a Rastafarian, they used to tell us how we mustn't eat anything at all on the vine. That means no grapes, nothing on the vine, and nothing that grow underground, I think they used to say. So no sweet potato, no grapes, no beans, I think. They just had some stupid rules, and it's like you're trying to live for God and they use your very religion against you, presenting misinformation as though it is God's word. Okay, and God had to guide me away from those nonsensical rules, and I had to find the courage within and the grace within to know that I'm not defying my God by choosing to eat these things, because personally I don't see no reason why I shouldn't eat some grapes and eat my sweet potato and my beans and everything else. You know what I'm saying? It's like, or meat, especially meat, because they like to tell you, I mean, I agree that a lot of meat is not to be eaten. It just don't seem right. Because if you want to maintain your health, then you don't need to be eating so much meat. You got meat for lunch, meat for dinner, meat for breakfast, and then at the night time you have another sandwich with some meat in there. Like, chill out. Eat more fruits and more vegetables, okay? And slow down on the meat. Have less meat, and this is how you stop yourself from becoming obese. This is how you stop yourself from developing digestive blockages and stuff like that. Okay, the body is a type of machine, right? And as with any machine, there's a certain way that you treat that machine so that it operates in its optimal it operates at optimal level. So you have to know how to treat your body so that it operates at optimal level. Fuck it out. Okay, so there's certain things that you should put in the body, there are certain things that you shouldn't. And now that we know that we can't trust the words of those who teach us about health and stuff like that, we need to do our own research. It would do us well for us to do our own research into how to treat our bodies. How much water do we actually need? They say 8 glasses. What 8 glasses look like? And is that even true? Because to me that seems like plenty water. But then what the hell is a glass? We know what a cup is. There's a measurement called a cup. I've never seen a measurement called a glass. So if they do want to teach us how much water the human body needs, then why couldn't they just tell us in cup measurements? And then there's the thing about everybody. I think that how much water your body needs, for example, would depend on how active you are, number one, what your body size is, probably has something to do with gender as well, who knows? But this just goes to show you how little we know about the human body, and we need to fix that. We need to spend time trying to understand ourselves. how to treat ourselves. We need to spend time on everything that has everything to do with us. We need to relearn. We need to analyze what we've been taught and see how doing these things actually affect us, and drop any data that goes against our betterment and find the right data. I think everybody should have their own personal decks where they commune with the universe themselves. We need professional help, and only God can give us that. Only Mother Nature can give us that. You can, once it's your own information, more than likely God will give you access to your information because you're trying to better yourself. You're doing what you come here to do. Be your best version of yourself. I feel everybody should have their own oracle decks with the information on it that they need so that they can get the details to understand themselves and their life. That's why I have a food deck. Well, that's why I have all types of decks. So when I need information about which direction I should go in, like you see these things on my skin right now, I'm ready to go do some research and find out how to undo. Look at that. They got them on my neck. Let me come close so you can see. It's weird. So me, I'm gonna do my research to find out what I'm supposed to be using so that I can undo what nonsense they're doing to me, because I don't like it. I deserve better. Okay? And I know the person who has all the answers. So I have to probably update my deck. And the thing is, thy food is thy medicine. Your food is your medicine, and your medicine is your food. And that's what they don't want us to know. Every medicine that they have, it comes from fruits or flowers or roots or leaves. Probably come from some animal spleen. Or listen, we know too little. We need to learn some more. Okay? So that we know how to take care of ourselves, because these fucking people can't be trusted. We need to stop being so reliant on them for jobs, money, housing, fucking justice. That's not what they're here for. And the ones in the government who care about us getting what we're supposed to get, they're being fought on a regular basis. They risk their lives every day to try and be there for us. They can't even let these idiots know that they have good intentions, because they're gonna become a target. Because they need them to be corrupted. The corrupted members of government need everybody else to be corrupted too. Because if a member of government is not corrupted, they're going to be a hindrance. And they can't have that, because it's affecting their money that they're getting on the side for the fuckery that they be doing to we the people. So even when we have members of government who actually mean us well, just know that these people, they're like me. They put their life on the line every day. And unlike me, they're quiet about where they stand on issues. The smart ones know that they need to be quiet about where they stand on issues. And I guess this is the reason why we have little trickles of God people getting into the judicial system and into the other systems, well, the other departments of the governmental system. We need God representatives in every department. But don't make them know who you are. But that's how we're going to get to change things. I pray that God give you guys the wisdom and the courage the drive, and everything that you need to set this system right. They're doing too much. Okay? So we thank you in advance who are willing to get in there and do God's work where they don't want you to. I pray that God cover you and protect you so that you can do your duty under God for we, the people. Yeah. And I think that that concludes this video. So yeah, so far we're doing good. So we just have to keep on going and keep on doing great. Okay? At Money Talks. Hi. I'm your subscriber. Please, one shout out. Bye. Shout out to at Money Talks. Money talks, and so does God people. God people talk. We are the voice of God. And we voice louder than money. Because love conquer all. Love can provide me with food, clothes, and shelter. Money can't. Not to the degree that love can anyway. Why? How I come to that conclusion? Let me defend my chat. So, love. Is it me? I don't have no money. So, I don't have no money that can talk. But I have a roof over my head, being paid for by somebody else who got the money. So for me, it wasn't my money that's talking for me. It was the love. My dedication to the Most High God, and the Most High God provide delegates to take care of my financial needs. So money didn't talk for me. My love did. My love still is, and my love will always. So, by me being a blessing to others, the universe conspires to be a blessing to me. At Money Talks. Money talks, yes, but love is louder. Love is more potent. Love has made me an inventor. Money can't make me an inventor. What do I mean by that? I'm a loctician. Money talks. Yeah, I'm still talking to you. I'm a loctician. That means I take care of dreadlocks, right? That's one of my primary professions. I am self-taught. There's no school to teach people how to take care of dreadlocks. My love for wanting to bring the best out of people's dreadlocks, it inspired my drive to find answers where I have never seen those answers before. So I came up with a whole bunch of innovative ideas on how to make dreadlocks the cleanest, the most beautiful, the most strong that they can be. I've come up with innovative ideas to restore people's dreadlocks beauty, restore people's love for their dreadlocks. And that wasn't money that was talking to me. It was my love. It was my love for dreadlocks. And it was my disgust at how people are disgusted by dreadlocks. So I was motivated by my love. for the restoration of the love of dreadlocks in society. Because dreadlocks could be very awful, you know. And a lot of people don't know how to care for dreadlocks. That's why I was happy to be a loctician, because I know how. I was taught how. I was fortunate enough to be taught how. And then I used that ground knowledge. And as I experimented with different clients, I realized that there were different requirements, different problems to solve, and all these things. So then I built my educational levels on the care and maintenance of dreadlocks. And that was all because of love. It wasn't because of money, because I wasn't getting paid the amount of money that my work was actually worth for a very long time. I became a master because of my love for restoring the reputation of dreadlocks. I didn't even realize I was a master. And by the time I realized I was a master and started charging what I feel my work was actually worth, here comes the secret society, world domination people to shut down my business. So I never really got paid for my work. But I am still a master. So money didn't talk to build me. So when y'all want to promote these little phrases and shit like that, you people need to be aware of what you're saying. Money talks. Not more than love. Love make money. Money don't make love. It is because of love that money was made. And that right there is a very powerful sentence. It's because of love why money is made. So it was because of love why money was invented. And it's because of love why money gets made. What do I mean by that? Your love for what you do makes you exceptional, and money come find you. So love don't talk. Money don't talk as loud as love. Money don't just come find you just for no reason. Money talks. Are you worth the money? Are you worth the love? Money talks. Are you worth the money though? So you need to reel it back. What's going to make you worth the money? Because you have to be worth the money before you can make your money talk. Dirty cash, I want you. Dirty cash, I need you. Oh, yeah, not all money are good money. Money talks. Some money need to shut the fuck up. Actually. Mini sniper. Hi. Keep posting. You can do it. Keep believing in yourself. Mini sniper. Who you shooting? Make sure you shoot the right people, you know. It's MJ. Hi, MJ. Is this Michael Jackson? Nah. Yeah, mini sniper. Who you shoot? My the gun no backfire, you know. Mind the gun backfire. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah. Anywho, it's been lovely. I will see you all whenever. Until next time. Hashtag winning for we the people. It's about time too. We deserve better. Okay? Yeah, we deserve better. We've suffered for long enough. Fucking hell. Give us a break now, man. Babylon, go sit down somewhere.